Our next speaker is someone who I've interviewed before gladly, and I'm very happy to introduce him. This is Mr. George Rashuri, who is going to delve deep into the trends and opportunities in the real estate and cooperatives. So let's give him a warm welcome. And as he joins me on stage, George prefers to be known as a Kenyan entrepreneur, philanthropist, motivational speaker, lecturer, church elder, and a family man. He is the founder and CEO of Optivender Group, a Kenyan real estate company seeking to empower property investors in Africa and other parts of the world. George, please take it away.
Asante sana. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am extremely humbled to speak to CEOs that are creating a huge impact in our country because we are all products of the circles. When I got a call from Alex on this presentation, I remembered my story of my circle. I was a member of Kibisitu Circle. At some point, I was a member of UN Circle. At some point, I was a member of the World Vision Circle. And I'm a member of Optivender Circle. And I remember buying a property in Komaro, phase 4, and I had no deposit. I qualified for a mortgage from housing finance, but I was struggling to raise a deposit of 190,000. And I remember, wow, my circle. And I went there very humbly, and I applied for facility, and I was given the facility. That's how I got my first house in the city of Nairobi in 1999. Allow me to go to the discussion of today's topic, trends and opportunities in real estate for cooperatives. One thing I'm happy about is that we are already in a real estate, this building. And I'm happy to see that people thought real estate is only houses, affordable houses. No. Real estate is bigger, it's huge. I have seen friends, their job is to build structures, then they rent to people who want to do hospitality. Basically, they say that there are 4 areas of real estate. What we know, residential real estate. That's a huge area, and I'm happy that the current government is very determined to ensure that our people get affordable homes, apartments, townhouses, and it's very popular. We also have got commercial real estate. Commercial real estate, I've seen several circles involved with this. We are talking about office spaces. I know over COVID, there are a lot of challenges. People vacated their offices, went to their homes. I am so happy. Even as Optivender, we closed our office at Amsa Plaza. We had 2 floors there, 14th floor, 15th floor, we closed, we went home. After COVID, we humbly came back. And there are so many people that went back to the spaces. So that's commercial real estate. We have industrial real estate. We have factories, those who are in manufacturing, distribution centers, given that now the economy has opened up. And these are areas that there are a lot of opportunities. And then the common one that we all know, land. I think all of us, most of the circles are there, land. And it comes in all shapes and sizes, bare land, value-added land, freehold, leasehold, mixed use. And they have done a lot of partnerships with many circles on land development. And every time I meet them, I tell them, please don't sell bare land. Because when you sell bare land, these people will keep renting, they will never build. And that's why for us we say 80% of our properties is value-added properties. Right now we are even doing green properties, whereby we are using solar street lighting. All the projects, you go to a project in Machakos, entire 100 acres, at night is like an airport. Solar lit. Bill paid by God. No bills, other than initial investment. And people have it. Get architects that will tell you, during the day, you don't need to switch a single bulb. Green building. You can use natural lighting. We call it Go Green. Those who are doing land, please don't do land without planting trees. We reduce carbon footprint. What are some of the trends that we have seen for the last 2 years in real estate? I got this from Economic Survey and also by Kenya, who are partners. They do a lot of these surveys. And one of the things that they do, what we're saying for the last 2 years, we have seen a lot of young Kenyans looking for affordable houses to rent. I also saw that matters selling these homes has gone down. Maybe that's why you come in to facilitate money to buy this. We have seen land go up, especially in satellite offices. Kitengela, Kikuyu, Kagudoro, Kiabu, Ruiru, land has gone up. So as a circle, if you're thinking to invest, the place is satellite offices. It will help. Mortgage inquiries. I was talking to one of the bankers that were it not for affordability, people are inquiring mortgages more because they want to own. Because after COVID, we learned a lesson that east or west, you need somewhere to be, somewhere called your own home. And that's where you come in. You get a product that can be able to support these buyers. One of the challenges we have seen when people go on circles is the issue of charge. Because you might buy a property at $500,000, the charge is maybe $120,000, the entire process. So they give up. Matters construction. The last 2 years, we have seen a lot of Kenyan people buying a property and building for themselves. How do you come in to finance the building? Mode of communication, maybe this is something to think about. Mode of communication, and especially those who are doing real estate, people have moved away from emails. The open rate of emails is 22%. Those who do campaigns. Now, huge percentage they are on WhatsApp. In fact, they say 45% of leads comes from WhatsApp, even not even. Let's look at trends in this year, 2023, though the year is very young. We have seen rapid increase on property uptake, especially from last quarter. Of course, as the people pick up these properties, you're also aware that real estate contributes huge to our GDP. They say in 2000, real estate was contributing 10.5 to our GDP. 2012, 12.6 to our GDP. 2016, 13.8. 2022, they're estimating about 16.9%. What are some of the reasons that you can pick? Why are people really going to real estate? One of the things that we have felt it, we know it, we have experienced it is infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructure. The coming of Nairobi Expressway, the 27.1 kilometer expressway, opened real estate this way in a big way. I remember we had properties in Kitengela, and immediately it was opened, we could tell the active.